Today we're going to be talking a little bit about hooking trailers up and the way to identify which one goes with which and how to inspect it to make sure it's able to haul. You want to guide the person back to the trailer, but you always want to stand away from it. You don't want to get anywhere close. That's good. Go forward about an inch. That's good. Alright, now go ahead and put her in park and turn her off. You always want to make sure that they turn the vehicle off. That way that they don't accidentally leave it in reverse and run you over. So you want to make sure you see the brake light come on. You want to make sure the engine's in the off position. Once you've done that, we're going to come over here and inspect the ball and make sure it's the right size. This one says it's a 2-inch, so obviously it's not the right size. So we're going to go ahead and change that out to a larger ball, which is going to be the 2 5/16. I think this one's going to ride a little bit too low, so we're going to get one that rises up just a little bit for us. Sometimes you just have to make that decision while you're loading it, how your trailer's going to ride. It has to ride at least 6 inches off the ground from the lowest point. So we don't want to drag our trailers down the road and have to replace electrical and all that good stuff. So we'd rather you do it the right way. This is usually something you can predetermine which rise you need to use for which piece of equipment. Trailer, it's fairly easy to maneuver around, but if you're dealing with a heavier trailer, you're not going to be able to move it around like this, so you want to get them pretty much dead on. Okay, first thing that's most important is going ahead and making sure this thing's latched on your ball. Next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and put our safety bolts in. This is to make sure that this thing does not come loose for any reason. You're going to put this through here. You're either going to use this or like a pin. So we got that locked in. Next, we're going to go to our safety chains. Now the real important part on this thing is that this thing runs off electric brakes, and you need to find out if they have electric brakes and if their hookup is suitable to meet up with ours, which we've got ours adapted to where it'll run 2 different kinds. We're going to put our chains on here, make sure they don't drag. Next, we're going to come over here and we're going to get our emergency chain. What this does is if for any reason this thing came off in transit, it's going to engage the brakes. So you don't want to connect it to your safety chains, you want to connect it to the hitch itself, because it'll never engage if you hook it to the safety chains. So we're just going to make sure we get this in a reasonable length. Alright, now that we got that, we're going to move into the electrical part of this deal. We're going to double check, and we're going to make sure, just because they have this, doesn't mean that it's got electric brakes on it. So you need to double check with the owner of the vehicle. We already know that this one has them on it, because it's one of ours. Go ahead and lock that in firmly. Before the customer leaves, we want to make sure everything's working correctly on the trailer. Do a spot check. Once we get everything hooked up and get our jack pulled up, alright, now that we've got everything latched down, we're going to pull the vehicle forward and proceed to load. Let's do a quick inspection and make sure everything's hooked up. We always want to make sure we pull the customer to the designated area away from our path of exit. So like right now, I'm going to pull this over to the right side so traffic can still move in on the left side.